Hello everyone, welcome back to Cooking with TK. Today you guys, I have prepared me some turkey lasagna at home. If you guys would like to know how I made this turkey lasagna, then this is the video for you. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. If you're new, welcome to the TK family. So let's get into this video. Okay, TK fam, the ingredients you will need to make lasagna with ground turkey. We're using the Butterball Italian style ground turkey. I hope you guys see that. A lot of you guys want to know the net weight. This is 1 pound. 16 ounces is 1 pound. Okay. Next, I am gonna add in some sausage. Remember, you can use ground sausage, turkey sausage if you like. And this is 16 ounces, 1 pound as well. So we're going to be working with 2 pounds of ground meat. Okay. We're going to use some lasagna noodles. These are the kind that have to be boiled. These are not oven-ready lasagna noodles. Prepare your lasagna noodles according to the package and the kind of lasagna noodles that you have. We are going to make us some Texas garlic toast to go with our lasagna. I will be using some petite diced tomatoes. I will be using some salt, some onion powder, some adobo seasoning, some Italian seasoning, some garlic powder, some ground black pepper, a chicken bouillon, some ricotta cheese, 2 types of spaghetti sauce, the meat sauce that this is classic regular meat sauce, and this is Classico's Italian sausage flavor. It has peppers and onions in it, and we're going to use some low moisture mozzarella cheese, which works well in baking the oven. You can shred your own cheese if you like. Now here I have some chopped onion, which is a half an onion. We have some chopped garlic. Okay, and this is like 4 cloves of garlic. And we have some parsley. The parsley will go in last. It's not gonna go in during when we're cooking the garlic and the onions. Okay, so let's begin with cooking our meat and making our sauce for our lasagna. Okay everyone, so the first thing I'm gonna do is I am going to saute my onions and my garlic just a little, not a lot. We don't want to burn our garlic, okay? So you just want to saute that up. I didn't mean to put the parsley in there. Don't put the parsley in there. When I asked someone to help me chop it up, they accidentally put it all together, okay? So let's get this sauteed up in a small amount of cooking oil. You can use canola oil, regular vegetable oil, or you can use olive oil. When cooking lasagna, spaghetti, sauces, it's best to use olive oil. And do this for about 3 minutes or 4 minutes because it's going to cook some more with your meat. Okay, so now I'm going to go in and I'm going to add in my ground turkey. And I'm going to go in and I'm going to add in my ground pork sausage. And we are going to cook these until they are well done. The sausage is going to may take a little longer than the turkey, but the turkey is not going to overcook. It is not going to be dried out. Okay, so we're going to mash our meat in really fine. And we're going to mix in our onions. Smells really good. Okay everyone, so let's begin to cook our lasagna noodles. We're going to add about half a tablespoon of oil to our pot of water, and we're going to add some salt. And we're going to allow this to come to a boil. And then we're gonna add our noodles. Okay, everyone, make sure that your meat is well done and you have no more pink. Allow it to cook to get a little texture to it. And let's go in and let's start seasoning up our meat. We're gonna add in some onion powder. And I'm gonna tell you right now, offhand, start out with a half a tablespoon of onion powder, garlic powder, and black pepper. To salt to your taste and your liking, okay? So that's about 2 teaspoons of salt. I'm gonna go in with about a half a tablespoon of Adobo Seasoning. We're gonna add in some Italian seasoning. Don't need much because that ground turkey is Italian style. We're gonna go in and we're gonna add some garlic powder. And we're gonna add in some black pepper. And let's go ahead and let's start mixing this together. See, when you use ground turkey, you don't have a lot of the oil that you have when you use ground beef, as you guys can see. And I did not have to drain my meat. Also, add your chicken bouillon to your meat. If you're using beef, go ahead and use some beef bouillon, okay? And we're gonna stir that and mix all of this seasoning together. See, it doesn't even look like ground turkey. It looks like ground beef, but as you guys can see, it is ground turkey and ground sausage mixed together. But once you're cooking it really well, everything will turn out just fine. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna add in some diced petite tomatoes. I'm adding in a whole can because we want some vegetables in ours, okay? You guys can add in whatever type of tomatoes you like. Mix that together. Next, go in and add in your sauce for your meat sauce, okay? I'm using 2 jars. Well, I'm going to start out with 1.5, okay? And I'm going to mix that together. And that 1.5 jar seems like it is enough for my meat sauce. Okay, we're going to allow this to simmer for about 15 minutes before we get ready to assemble our lasagna. Okay, to season our sauce, I'm gonna add in some black pepper. Black pepper. Remember, season to your taste and your liking. I'm gonna add in just a little garlic powder, okay? We're gonna add in a little more Italian seasoning, not a lot, just a little. Some adobo. Now this, what I'm about to add in is off the record. You can use it if you like, but I'm gonna add in me some of this Tony Saturate's Creole Seasoning, okay? Now that's for me. And we're gonna add in a dab more of the onion powder. You have to season up your food in order for it to have some flavor. Now, you stir it in, mix everything together, and you can get a spoon and taste it at this point to see if it is seasoned according to your liking. Everything that I use today will be in the description box below, you guys. And this is what you call a hearty meat sauce. You can also use these same ingredients for your spaghetti. So I'm gonna allow this to simmer, like I stated, for 15 minutes. And then we'll be back and ready to start assembling our lasagna. Okay, so let's go in and add our noodles. You will add your noodles into the pot one by one and allow them to cook down. You don't have to press them down. You don't have to break them. They will cook down on their own. For the recipe that I'm using, I'm going to use about 10 noodles. 10 to 12 noodles. May not need that much. Okay. Okay, so the amount of ricotta we're using is 15 ounces of ricotta cheese. Okay. And we're going to add an egg to this ricotta cheese. And we are going to also add cheese. Some of this mozzarella cheese. Okay. If you don't like mozzarella, you can use your desired flavors of cheese. So here we go. We're gonna have some cheese. You don't have to add too much mozzarella cheese. I'm gonna use about 1 cup of mozzarella cheese, and just add a dab of salt, y'all. Just a dab on them. And we're gonna add just a dab of black pepper. Okay, dab on them like that. Okay, and I'm gonna mix this together. Okay, so just mix it together. Okay, everyone, so the first thing we're going to do is we are going to put some of that meat sauce at the base of our pan. This is a 9 by 13 Pyrex baking dish that I'm using. And I am preheating my oven to 375 degrees, okay? So go ahead while you're doing this process and preheat your oven to 375 degrees. So now once you have the bottom of your pan covered with a shallow amount of your meat mixture, you're gonna go in and you're gonna get ready to lay down your lasagna noodles. Now the bottom of this pan should fit about 3 lasagna noodles across the long way. Okay, lengthwise. Okay, so here we have that. Lengthwise. Now, after we have that layer now, we are going to go in with some of our ricotta cheese mixture. And you're going to put the ricotta cheese mixture on each slice of lasagna noodle. And we're going to continue to layer our lasagna as such until we get it at least 3 to 4 layers. Not going too high, because when lasagna cooks, it does cook upwards and you don't want it to bubble over and spill in your oven, okay? So now we're gonna go in with another noodle layer, and then we're gonna add meat sauce. Okay. Let's do this together, everyone. So you're gonna go in with another noodle layer, like so. Now you're gonna go in and layer some meat sauce on top of that. Okay, I'm gonna continue to layer this, everyone, and then I will be back for the topping. Okay, so now that we have our lasagna layered, you guys can see the layers here, like so. Okay, so now we're gonna top it with our mozzarella cheese. I am going to top it with my fresh parsley, but I'm going to do that at the end. I'm not going to add the fresh parsley now because we don't want our fresh parsley to cook and dry out, and it will look very unappealing. So go ahead and with your mozzarella cheese, and you're going to spread it across the top like so. Okay, everyone. So now we are going to place some aluminum foil over the top. But when we place this aluminum foil over the top, we're going to bend it to make it like a tent, like so that it doesn't stick to the cheese, because you do not want the aluminum foil to stick to the cheese and burn, okay? So make you a little hump in the middle, like a tent, okay? So that it's not laying down. Just put a little crease in it like that. So place this in your oven at 375 degrees for 45 minutes. And we'll be back when I get ready to put the parsley on. I'm going to put the parsley on about the last 5 minutes. Well, 10 minutes when I get ready to take the top off. Okay, everyone, so I'm just going to go in and throw the fresh parsley on it like I told you. And I want to throw it back in the oven for these last few minutes until it's nice and golden brown around the edges, okay? And then once it has cooled, I will be back with the finished product of our delicious lasagna. Okay, everyone, our lasagna is out of the oven. It is still hot, but I'm gonna go ahead and cut it for you guys. I want you guys to see that crispy edge. That's what we're looking for. 45 minutes in the oven. You want your cheese to be melted. See how you can cut through so easily. Now once it cools, it'll be easier to lift up so that you can see the square better, okay? But this is our lasagna. I'm gonna let it cool a few minutes, because if I go ahead and lift it now, while it's still piping hot, it may fall apart. I don't want it to fall apart. I want it to have the perfect square. So my turkey lasagna, homemade lasagna is done. You guys see all of that flavor from the sauce is on our lasagna. We have our ricotta cheese mixture in there. Some people don't like it, but I personally do like it. Yes, I'm using me some garlic toast. We've already started eating it. My daughter Maya got a slice. See the layers? See that tomato? Ooh. Ooh. Trust me, guys, it's delicious. I hope you guys try turkey lasagna one day. You will like it. You will enjoy it. Turkey meat is a little healthier than ground beef. I know I added the ground pork, but you can use ground turkey sausage, okay? Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Leave lots of comments down below. And stay tuned to my channel for another video.